ago.
I want to have a baby.
Let's talk about it later.
No, I want to have a baby.
I don't think we're ready.
You're not ready.
Lim, do you really think you could take care of a kid?
What?
I don't want to talk about it here.
I can't hear you. I can never the fuck understand what you're saying.
Don't want to talk about this.
We're fucking gonna talk about it. You can't just say something like that and say you don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry. I'd make a fucking good mother. I love children. I'm creative and smart, and I'd make a fucking great mother. It's you, Joel. It's you who can't commit to anything. No idea how lucky you are. I'm interested in you. Maybe I should end it right here.
What you just witnessed was escalation. What exactly is escalation? Well, basically when a person's attack leads another person to attack, making this huge argument. In the video, I will show you exactly what points made that argument end with, maybe we should just stop being together. Right here, we're going to notice a bunch of stuff happening. I'm going to be pausing the video, explaining what exactly happened with the escalation. Right here, we heard him say, "We're not ready," but then she responded with, "You're not ready." It doesn't seem like he took offense to it, but he does a slight rebuttal. He then mentions, "Do you think you'll be able to take care of a kid?" No longer we, but you. At this point, you'll notice how she takes a lot of offense to this. Right there was him kind of trying to avoid this conversation. That's kind of something happening a little bit later. Right there, she says, "I can never understand what you're saying." Bringing back an argument happening it happened I think maybe 30 minutes ago, very beginning of the video, the movie. There's another attack. Another attack is they never want to talk about this. He doesn't want to talk about it, but she does. He trying to avoid, she's trying to talk. Right there, even though it kind of gets a little buddy, she did another attack saying you can never commit to anything. There, that little argument about having a baby led to maybe we shouldn't even met. There is your escalation. Next, we're going to be talking about de-escalation. Hope you all enjoy.
Yes?
Can I help you?
What do you mean?
Can I help you with something?
No.
What are you doing here?
I'm not really sure what you're asking me.
Oh. Thanks.
What we just witnessed was de-escalation, basically the opposite of escalation. What exactly is de-escalation? Well, basically, when you approach a hostile conversation or argument with a very non-threatening way, calming the hostile argument to something more relaxed or less threatening. In the following video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what point made this conclusion de-escalation. Here, we see the entry of the conversation. So, in this state, Patrick is aware, he's kind of knowing what's going on, but he's just fully confused on the situation. Patrick, even though he's a quiet person, he's trying to be aggressive to start the question of, what are you doing here? We had him being a little confused on with the situation, kind of bringing Patrick into a lull. This little bit back and forth, him kind of giving a little bit of a smile, a grin, kind of bringing Patrick down to a calmer state. Him questioning his reason for coming up kind of brings Patrick into realizing he really didn't have a reason. He didn't have a plan coming through, going to talk to him. Bringing a very abrupt, what are you doing here, to an awkward goodbye. That right there is de-escalation. Next, we are going to be talking about, well, let's see. The list of conflict styles in the books consists of avoidance, accommodation, competition, compromise, and collaboration. These 5 all have a different situation at the end, either lose-lose, win-win, lose-win, and a bunch of others like that. Well, I'm going to be listing them for you and define them. For avoidance, you're staying away. You never really get closure, you're separated. You leave the person out of the videos you're watching or the games you're playing. You hang out with other friends just to get away from them. This is a lose-lose. You never really get to solve the problem. Accommodation is letting the other person have their way. You care for them so much, you're letting them win the conversation. You're letting them win the argument because it's better for them. This is a lose-win because you're losing and they're winning. For competition, it's the exact opposite of accommodation. You're losing and you're winning and they're losing. You care about yourself too much and you kind of just ignore the other person. You've won the battle, you're in the right. But for compromise, you both lose, but on each other's terms. You both set goals that are manageable on each side. This is a lose-lose, but it's negotiated. For collaboration is the best one. It's caring for the other as well as yourself. The other has to do the same thing also. This is a win-win. You both caring and consulting with each other, getting the best goals and achieving them together. And those were the list of the conflict styles in the book. My mom is back. Ooh it. Blooper time.
Bye bye.